Hello everyone. In my last video, I talked about the concept of franchising and its various types. Today in this video, I am going to talk about the advantages and limitation of franchising. So let us start about today's video. First of all, let us talk about advantages, and after that, I am going to talk about the limitation of it. So advantages of franchising for the franchisee. Now, if you could remember, I gave an example of A and B in your last video. And in that video, I said who is a franchisor and who is a franchisee. If you could remember, A was the franchisor and B is the franchisee. So here I am going to talk about the B first, okay? I am going to talk about the advantages of that B, of that example, that franchisee. The point number 1 says product acceptance. The franchisee usually enters into a business that has an accepted name, product or service, means brand value products. Now suppose you want to start a business and if you want to start a business, it will take a lot of time for your product and services to gain the name in the market. It may take 2 years, 3 years, sometimes 10 years, 20 years. And after that, you will enjoy the name of your brand name into the market. Okay. Now, instead of waiting for that long time, if you are going to start a business with already a product and service whose name is already very famous in the market, then it will be very easy for you to grab the market. Let's take example of McDonald's and KFC. If you want to start a KFC store in Guwahati, you are most welcome. You just contact the KFC person and they will come and they will help you to start your KFC center over here, restaurant. But if you are going to start your own restaurant giving a name of XYZ, that XYZ name becoming a very famous brand name, it will take time. But if you are going to start your business with the name of KFC, you are most welcome. Everyone knows about that and people love to go there. This is the basic difference. So for that person B, for the franchisee, product acceptance is a very good advantage for them. Means that product and service is already been accepted by the customers in the market. So it's a great opportunity. Then come management expertise. Managerial assistance provided by the franchisor. Okay. So in that case, franchisor means the person A, he will give you managerial expertise, management help, how you are going to develop your business, how you should manage your business. On all aspects, A will help B. The franchisor will help the franchisee. So that is another advantage for you if you are going to start a franchising business. Then come capital requirement. The franchise offers an opportunity to start a new venture with upfront support that would save the entrepreneur significant time and possibly capital. Now suppose if you have to start your brand XYZ, it will take money to establish, it will take money to promote, it will take time for 10, 20 years or 5 years, it will take a long effort and money. Okay, so huge money is required, a huge capital is required to make your name to famous, real brand. Okay, but here in this case, the name is already been famous in the market. So that type of extra effort and extra capital expenditure is not required at all. So that is a great advantage for a franchisee if you are going to start a franchising business. Then come knowledge of the market. Obviously, your franchisor, the person A, he has a great knowledge in the market. The way they have expanded the brand, the way the brand has been accepted by the customers, there was a great effort they have given through various kind of promotion, through aggressive marketing, through their peoples working in the field, through various ways they gathered all those customers. Okay, so that knowledge, how market react, how they should do business with the market, the entire knowledge with them. So if you are going to join with them, that experience, that expertise, you are also going to get it. So that is another advantage. Okay, so you are not starting your business from zero, you are starting your business from something. Okay, then operating and structural control. maintaining quality control, establishing effective managerial control. These are the two basic areas where a franchisor helps franchisee. Now, quality control is a very important area which you really need to take care about. If you are not able to control your quality, that means your product and services will be not up to the mark, the standard which you have already set. Your product and services are not going to achieve that one. So in this case, the franchisor will help you to maintain all those quality. Okay. At the same time, how you are going to manage your business, how you are going to control what kind of things or what are those areas where you need to control, in all aspect of franchisor will help. So that is another good advantage for you. Okay. So these are the various advantages for a franchisee to start a franchising business. Okay. Now coming to the franchisor, person A, how franchising is very advantageous for franchisor. Quick expansion. Now suppose, think about KFC, just an example. They are sitting in US or maybe in a different country, from where they have started their business. If they want to start their own store in Guwahati, for example, they need their capital expenditure. Okay, at least 50 lakhs, 80 lakhs, that much of money they will be required to purchase a land, or maybe to rent a lease a land, or buying furniture, establishing the store, designing interior, 80. So if you think about that business, if they want to expand their business on pan-India basis in the entire country, and they will be required maybe 200 and 300 stores in the entire country, think about the capital requirement. Now instead of doing that, instead of investing their own money, they are searching for business partner in the form of searching for franchisees. Okay, who they really are interested to carry forward their business. They are interested to take their name and they will do their business. Just in return, they will give some kind of royalty to them for using their name. Okay, and the process of doing business. Okay, so the advantage is for the franchisor is very quickly they can expand their business. Very quickly they can go here and there. The entire country they can cover up very quickly without physically being present over there, but using and taking help of their business partner in the name of franchising business, those we known as franchisees. Okay, so that way they can expand their business very quickly. Cost advantage, yes, it take cost. One stores, if you will take 2-3 crore rupees, then think about if they would like to go for 200 stores to open in entire India, what will be the cost requirement? But whereas if you are going to search for business partner in the name of franchisee, they can establish their own store in different locations, and you are just going to receive royalties from there. You are not investing, just you are helping them to establish their business. That's it. So that is why it is advantageous for the franchisor, these franchising businesses. Now coming to the disadvantages of franchising, first of all we'll discuss about the person B, that is the franchisee. Right and the only way of doing things. Entering into the franchisee contract limits the degree of freedom for the franchisee. Means whatever franchisor says, the franchisee need to do. Though it is a business of the businessman who has started the franchising business by taking the franchisee of so and so brand, but whatever franchisor says, the way franchisor says, he or she has to act in that way only. So your freedom is limited, though it is your business. Continuing cost implications. It is not about giving royalty only. If the franchisor, the main person, the A, if they would like to expand a marketing campaign or they want to promote their product and services, a fee they will ask you, a percentage they will ask you. Even if they would like to give you some kind of training, the cost for the training also you have to pay. So along with the royalty, those other costs are also part of your franchising business. Okay. Risk of franchisor getting bought. If your franchisor, the person A, the company, if some other company will buy that company, then your franchisor personality, the identity, your entity of your franchisor changed. Now it is depend on them if they would like to carry on with this business or not. If they would like to carry on this business, is okay. If not, your business gone. Okay. So that kind of risks are also there, but there are legal procedures and processes are there. Okay. All of a sudden, no one can go ahead with this, but there are processes. But still, there is a risk of changing your franchisor. If your franchisor will change, their directions will change, their idea will change. Okay. The royalty amount may change. So many things may change. So that risk is there. Then come inability to provide services. See, though there is a franchising contract agreement based on which the franchisee and the franchisor relationship comes and work together, though there is an agreement, but in so many cases we found that franchisor is not following the rules. Okay, even if some cases we find out the franchisees are also not following the rules, so that is a limitation for the franchisor. So in that cases, if your franchisor will not following terms and conditions mentioned, if your franchisor is not able to give you the support whatever they have promised, then you are in trouble. Your investment is in trouble. Their entire money, 1 crore, 2 crore, whatever you have invested, it is in trouble. So it is a big risk. Okay. So if there is an advantage, there are disadvantages also. Okay. So if your franchisor is incapable or they are not able to give you the provided service which is required, then you are in danger. Now coming to the limitation for a franchisor, it is very difficult to identify a quality franchisor. It is very tough to get a qualified business partner, okay, with whom you really would like to expand your business. It's really tough. And but this is the circumstances. If you want to expand your business through this model, you have to carry on with that. You have to go with this kind of people, and you have to have your own system and process in place so that things can go on. But it is a limitation because 10 people may apply for the franchisee. Out of 10, you may allow 5 of them to be to start their business in your name, and out of this 5, even after 1 year or 2 years, 4 of them may close down their business because of incapable enough of managing the business. Ultimately, your brand name will be affected. Okay, in the market, people will think you are the company, your name is there. They came into our locality, they started their business, but they cannot continue their business. So there is a problem with the company. So your brand is also at risk. So that is also a big limitation for a franchisor. So this is all about for today. We have discussed about the advantages and limitations. We have started with the advantages of franchisee first. In the under advantages, we discuss about product acceptance, management expertise, capital requirement, knowledge of the market, and operating and structural control. Advantages of franchisor: quick expansion and cost advantage. Coming to the disadvantages for franchisee, right and the only way of doing things means freedom is limited. Continuing cost implications along with the royalty, other costs also you need to pay. Risk of franchisor getting bought. If your franchisor will be bought by some other company, then there is a risk of change of your entire process. Inability to provide services. If your franchisor will not be able to provide you the services whatever we promised, then you are in danger. Then coming to the limitation of a franchisor, for it is difficult in identifying quality franchisor. It is always difficult to get a business partner with whom really you can enjoy doing business. Okay, so the franchisor brand name is at risk if they are unable to get a good franchise. Okay, so these are all about advantages and limitation of franchising business for franchisee and the franchisor. Now, as I said in your last class, in your live class of business study yesterday, so for this entrepreneurship class, Akshmita Malakar, Aman Sharma, Ananya Gogoi, and Arnab Sinha. I am going to put up a list here. Go through that list. I have given topic for Akshmita Malakar, describe the various method of pricing. 11 June, 9 p.m. you have to submit your video to me through WhatsApp. Aman Sharma, discuss the various factors affecting the channel of distribution. 13 June by 9 p.m. you have to submit. Ananya Gogoi, discuss different tools of promotion. 15 June, 9 p.m. And Arnab Sinha, understand the ways of negotiation in business and importance of customer relationship management in business. 17 June by 9 p.m. So submit these videos to me, okay? And remember whatever we said about how important your presentation is for the future, okay? So this is all about for today's video. Thank you so much, okay? Next class, we'll discuss about merger and acquisition concept and its types. Till then, thank you so much.